In this video, we will show you how to replace your rear outside door handle on this GMC Acadia. This will be mounted directly to your door. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. To be able to remove the outside door handle, we have to remove the door panel on the inside, starting with the inside door handle. Just behind the door handle, you're going to find a plastic trap door. You can use a small prying device for this. I'm just using a small screwdriver. We'll essentially make our way in between and pry this out of place. Once you've removed it, look directly behind there. You're going to find a T20 torque screw. We'll go ahead and remove that, and then we'll move down into the grab handle area. Down in this area, you can see two more of those T20 torque screws. Remove the pair. Now let's move all the way down to the bottom of the door panel where it connects to the door. We're going to use a heavy-duty or thick plastic trim tool. We're going to have to make our way in between the door panel and the door itself. Down along the bottom, there's a small area that you can wedge it up and into. Now at this point, we're going to have to try to pry to separate it. There's several push clips that make their way all the way around the door panel, holding it in place. Just keep making our way around as needed here. Once you have it broken free, all the way around, continue on to lifting it up. We're lifting it up because we have to bring it over the area where the window channel is and over the door lock. When pulling this away, keep in mind you do still have a wiring harness that leads to your window switch, and you're also going to have a cable that leads to your inside door handle. So we'll have to pay attention to that as we start pulling this away. There we are. Also along the top of the door panel, you may find that there's metal clips that hold onto the window seal. If you find that they're still stuck in place, you just want to carefully pry them out of place. You can use your trim tool, small pocket screwdriver, whatever you need to. Once you start pulling them away, you can pull the window seal out of place. Now let's pay attention to our inside door handle cable. Looking along the top of it where my thumb is, there's a squeeze tab. We'll squeeze this in, this will unlock it, and then you should be able to pull it straight rearward. With that dislodged, we'll continue pivoting it, and then we'll lift the cable out of its small groove. A quick inspection of this, and we can set that aside for now. Let's continue on to our wiring harnesses. For this one, the locking tab's right out in the open. You just want to go ahead and squeeze that in. Pull it out of place, a quick inspection for corrosion. And now for the final wiring harness that leads to the window switch. You can make your way behind here to disconnect it, or you could just carefully hang your panel down, putting no pressure on your wiring harness. Let's gain focus on where our door lock knob is. We're going to carefully pull this out of place and also remove the door lock rod from its mounting point here. You can use a trim tool, but typically you should also be able to just use your fingers, gently pry. We'll pull this out, hang this out of our way. The next thing we'll do is start making our way behind this protective panel. You want to be careful with this. First of all, it's flexible, and you don't want to tear it. But secondly, all this behind here holding it in place is butyl tape. It's extremely sticky, and you don't want to get it on your clothes. We'll pull this away just as far as we need to so we can make our way in and behind this area. Now looking in this area, you can see the wiring harness that leads up to the outside door handle. We're going to disconnect that from the door wiring harness. To disconnect this, use a small prying device. You can also use a pick like I'm using here. You want to make your way to that red locking tab. We'll just press that away from the connector. The next thing we'll have to do is press down on this area here and disconnect the two portions from each other. Squeeze that tab. A quick inspection of both ends of that connector. Confirm there's no corrosion. Now let's move out of this area and make our way right out here. In this area, you're going to find a plastic plug. We'll pry that out of place. Now, if you were to look inside here, you're going to find a T20 torque screw. We'll start removing that. You could also use a 7mm. Just use a magnet for the last thread here. Should be able to carefully pull that out. If it seems like it drops, it makes its way all the way to the bottom inside the door. You typically can reach all the way down inside through that port that we had made to gain access to the wiring harness, right down in here. Now let's move from there and we can start removing the door handle. First, go ahead and take hold of this. We'll slide that out of place. That's holding the door handle. Now, as far as the door handle itself, we're going to have to lightly tug it away from the door. Slide it towards where we just had removed that last piece, and then it should want to pop right out of place. We'll take that gasket with us. As we pull this out, we want to make sure we take the wiring harness with us. There it is, friend. While that's out of place, let's clean and inspect the mounting area. We'll be careful not to scratch the paint. Just going to remove as much of this debris as possible. Make sure nothing's rotted or weak. Let's prepare for installation. Let's install our brand new outside door handle. We're transferring over the gasket from the original door handle. We'll just slide that right on over here. We're going to continue on with the wiring harness. We'll slide that right inside the door. Continue on with the forward aspect of the door handle. We're just going to slide that right in there as well. Continuing from here, I'm going to use an angled pick. Make your way through this circular looking port all the way to where the rectangular port is along the backside. There's going to be the area that the handle actually has to sit into. It essentially has 3 ears, and what we need to do with the hook is actually bring this towards the outer aspect of the door so we could slide this end into the proper positioning. Let's be extremely careful for our paint here. We don't want to cause any damage to anything. Just to put that right there. Before you go any further, test to make sure that this functions as it should. We'll give it a tug away from the door and make sure that it does retract. If it does not retract, that means you're not completely seated and you need to continue on with your pick. Make sure it is properly seated. After that, we'll continue on with realigning our gasket and we'll get the next piece in place right along here. When we go to put this in place, we're going to have to tug the outside door handle away. We'll slide it in. Once we have it slid in, we're going to have to reinstall our mounting bolt. It's going to go right into this port. Now let's get this in place. Bring it right in here. Start it in, snug it up. Now when you tighten this up, you want to tighten it till you feel it bottom out, and then we'll take it just a tiny bit further. Not very much. We don't want to cause any damage. Once you're sure everything's tight, let's protect this area. Just slide that plug right in there. Making our way back inside the door, it's time to reconnect our electrical connector. We'll make sure we have it in the proper orientation. If you were to look at the electrical connector that's part of the vehicle there, you can tell up along the top it has a flat area. So we'll just make sure that we align that with what we have here for the electrical connector that came with the door handle. Let's go ahead and take that, line it up, press it in. Once you feel as though you have it pressed in, we'll give it a light tug, make sure it's secured. Lock it in with that red locking tab. We'll just squeeze that right in. There we are. Before we go any further putting things together, let's do a preliminary test. Make sure the door is in the unlocked position. We'll continue on with the screwdriver, make our way inside the door latch area. Pretend the screwdriver is the striker. If you were to close the door, it would push up against this area. Now I'm going to apply pressure in the opposite direction as if I'm trying to open the door, and I'm going to pull on the handle. Let's see if this releases. That released. Let's test it one more time here. Applying pressure, pull the handle. Perfect. With that fully tested, we can start putting everything back together in this area. We're going to press this into the original position. If it doesn't feel as though it sticks, you could try to replace the butyl tape or just stick it on there with anything else that helps it hold in place. Now it's time for the door lock. We're going to get this in position as well. You can just slide this right in. Listen for a click. Mount that rod. Now we'll just test the functionality here real quick. Make sure we're in the unlocked position, which is with this lifted up. We're almost ready to reinstall the door panel. Before we do, we need to inspect the door itself. When we were removing the door panel, I had mentioned that there was several push clips holding it in place. You need to take a peek all the way around the door and look for something that looks like this. These are the push tabs that are supposed to be attached to the door panel itself. If you have any of them still in the door, we'll use a trim tool, gently pop them out, make our way all the way around, removing all of them, and then we'll install them into the door panel. A quick inspection as we make our way around. If you did remove any of those from the door, install them in the door panel. To do that, we're just going to slide them right down into the slot. Double check, make sure it's secured, repeat the process for any others. And lastly, before we install this on the door, during the removal process, you may find that you had left these still in place on the door panel itself. We're going to transfer these over to the door, making sure that these align with the door panel for the installation. To remove these, I'm going to continue on with my trim tool. Just make my way around each of the ears. We'll have to gently pry. It should come right out of there. There's one, repeat the process. Now let's transfer those clips over to the door itself. We're going to lift up on the window seal. Once you have, you should be able to find the 3 areas for those 3 clips. For these clips, we're just going to take them and we'll slide them right down into position. Get this last one all the way down here. Now it's time for that window seal. That's going to slide underneath this plastic panel. We'll press it down all the way across. All right, let's start getting the door panel in place. We'll start with our electrical connector. Just press this right in. The locking tab should be up along the top. Now it's time for our inside door handle cable. Slide that into the handle itself. We're going to pivot into the proper position and lock it in. Double check, make sure that's completely secured. You don't want this falling off while you're driving down the road. The handle's not going to work properly. At this point, we can get the door panel in place. We're paying attention to that door lock knob, making sure it's aligned. Press it in up along the top. You should hear some audible clicks, a light tug. Now we'll continue making our way around the door panel, making sure we align each one of our push tabs as necessary. A quick confirmation, we're completely seated all the way around, and we can continue on with our mounting screws. We've got the 2 screws for the grab handle. Just start them in by hand, and you can snug them up. Make your way up into the inside door handle. We're going to install our Torx head screw in there as well. Install your protective cover. Now that we have everything back together, let's go ahead and test this one more time. We're making sure we're in the unlocked position. Take hold of the handle, open the door. Perfect. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.